What's up, Collector fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Rat, and I'm back with the fourth in a four-part series with artist from Marvel, Dexter Vines. This time we're going over the Punisher from Diamond Select Toys, the statue. If you like this and content like it, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps us bring the content to you. With no further ado, let's go unbox a toy. What's up, Collector fam? I'm back and I'm here with Dexter Vines, and we're going to open the last of the set from the Diamond Select Toys gallery line that was sent out to us for us to review alongside the artist and see what they feel about the sculpt. We are opening the last of those right now, and that is the Punisher, the Frank Castle ex-Marine Punisher. And so the box, again, sort of nondescript on the exterior. You got your classic Punisher garb on the outside here. He's standing and kneeling on something. We're going to open the box now and check it out and see exactly what that is. All right. I know I have an opinion right off jump. We're going to see how you feel about it. I'm going to crack this guy open. And I'm interested. Let's put this out here for a second here. You guys can check that out. All right. So this box actually has something cool in it. I'm not sure you guys can see that. There is a skull, a Punisher skull on the inside of the back part of the box. So if you did plan on keeping this one, at least there was something pretty cool there for you to take a look at. Me personally, and sculptures are meant to be kept outside the box, so make sure you recycle. Okay, we're going to pop this open. Oh, this one just slides open, so we're going to get rid of that. Recycle. And, all right. What are we standing on? So, guys, this is the Punisher. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to do some nice spin work in my piece over here. I should show you this thing I created just so I can do this light work. I'm really interested to see what he's actually standing on. So, as of right now, it looks like he's got
some tools around him.
Yeah, he's in a tool shop. He's in a tool shop with metal grate for a floor. And it looks like he's got one knee up and foot on top of a toolbox here. Let me get that. Some tools on the ground. Likely he was using to torture someone. I would have loved to see his gloves be a little bloody.
Yeah.
You know, Punisher for me is like one of those guys that are very, you know, he's constantly got something about his hands or his body that you would be familiar with. And his face for me is a straight up cross between Asian and Native American.
It looked like it almost looked like they based it off of John Romita Jr. / Frank Miller. It's like the style of it.
Yeah, okay.
A mashup of the two artists. Like the figure looks like they based it off of John Romita Jr. to me.
I like that they took a lot of attention to detail on the pegboard in the back, insofar as even to find a way to hold the hammer up in the space. You also see there's like a giant Bowie knife in the back down there too. I'm not sure you noticed that on the pegboard, which is actually kind of cool. Other than that, kind of nondescript.
Like he's not bulging. His muscles are not ripping through the leather. So
no, exactly. And on this, I would say, look, even if they were slightly, I can commit to the Punisher of all people wearing some kind of damn body armor. He's constantly getting shot at. So why would he not? Why would he not? Although I don't think he could afford that that logo emblem to be put on leather. Now you look at the base below the skull on the abdomen and you see some purfling there, which tells me that that wants to be some sort of leather.
Yeah, I think they did a good job at making it kind of look like a leather. And then they got the seams going down the side. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Right there in the crease where his legs are, that's what I'm talking about in terms of making sure things look and flow realistically. That's a crease I would expect to see. Right by the front bump there, buddy. Right there it is. Single piece sate is flat on the bottom, so there's no way it's going to wiggle as you set it down anywhere. He's got a big old shotgun out the back side of him. It doesn't move at all. It's really tight to the back of him there. So there's no chance of that coming out. He's also got a Bowie knife here to his hip. It doesn't come out, nor does the 9mm he's got on the right-hand side hip. His gun belt / teeth are all worn really well. Looks like they've gotten plenty of use, scratched up, scuffed up, fought, thrown around, whatever. So that's really cool. That scar on his face is super deep, right above his eye.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a deep scar, man. It's like you should have died when you got that scar. Kind of scar.
That was to the white meat scar.
That was definitely to the white meat all day long. His hair kind of trails off on the backside of his head. What I find really interesting too is they gave him cauliflower ears. If you know that terminology, that's because of wrestlers.
Yeah.
So, wrestlers get those.
Yeah, a lot of MMA guys with that.
Yeah, so definitely he's a grappler. He wants to get down and dirty with you, but this is saying something.
It's a style. I actually like I said, to me it looks like kind of John Romita Jr. / Frank Miller. I don't know if that was going for it, but I actually kind of like the style of it.
What do you think that is on the back side of the piece? Yeah. What are these little... I thought at first they were Post-its.
Yeah, that's what they kind of look like they're supposed to be. But since they're on the back, you're supposed to never see it. So
right. So how would you what's the design intent behind the notes back here? What this is?
It may have started as something. Yeah, that is weird. But yeah,
it's either that or I gotta say it's Post-it notes. It's either that or he patched where bullet holes in the wall was. But you can't tell because there's no bullet markings or anything on the back there.
Yeah.
So
it's like they had extra material. So there's let's just stick it to the back of these things.
Yeah. There's a book. Is that a Bible?
Is it the exact same as mine?
Let's see.
Oh, is it random?
Exact same. Nope. Exact same. Exact same pattern.
Weird.
Yeah, that's got to be Post-it notes. If that's not Post-it notes, then it's not Post-it notes on the front either. And it is Post-it notes, it looks like, on the front. So it would have done them a little justice to put some writing, little pieces of text.
But I think they thought that then. They was like, well, nobody's going to see this. Once you got it displayed, it's going to be back up against something. So why would you go through the trouble of having...
That's a good point. That's a good point. But there are a couple of pieces where they've gone through some extra pains. So if you were setting the piece in the middle of a space, it could definitely be, you know what I'm saying? It could be displayed on both sides without it looking negative, looking bad. Because his back is pretty cool. If you look at just the fact that he's got the shotgun laid out behind him, I think that's pretty cool. But this is definitely museum pose to me. There's no action happening here.
He's just I'm a badass.
I'm a badass. Or maybe this. Yeah.
Did you see my Netflix show? I'm a badass. Don't mess with me.
What he said. Exactly. I'm a badass. Don't mess with me. Watch my Netflix. Yeah, they're bringing this back. They're bringing him back.
See, now you can do a custom. I would do maybe paint some blood on his hands. Kind of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, and I would have maybe
put it in work.
Yeah, he's got his gun. Oh, so there are some bullet casings on the ground. That's what they are. Okay. So if he didn't fire recently, he's just got bullets laying on the ground. I got 3 shells on the ground here, and you can tell these are for power. These are for jumper cables. So this was definitely...
He's been torturing somebody.
Yeah, he's been torturing the shit out of somebody. I'm trying to see what this book says, but I can't read it. It just looks all scuffed up. I thought for a minute it might be a clue, that little book on the ground there, but I can't see much of anything on there.
There ain't enough info on it. It's just a book that's been burnt. It looks like.
It's a great representation of him from a museum quality standpoint. If you like the Punisher, I think you'll enjoy the figure. He's light. He's just right around a pound. He's flat on the bottom, so he's going to sit here without wobbling at all. He doesn't have any movable pieces or anything that comes with that you need to lose or attach to the figure. The only thing that really perplexes both Dexter and I are why we have Post-it notes displayed on the back side of the diorama. We're not entirely sure what that purpose is. Good try, but not entirely sure that's exactly what we wanted to see on that piece there. I would love to see the Punisher actually be a little bit more dynamic. When you're showing him, a little bit more like Snake Eyes Destro or Baroness, you know, something in an action pose, because that's normally what he's doing. But other than that, again, I'm going to go high 7, so that's a 3 cheese for me, buddy. That's a 3 cheese for me. Now we got to find out what the artist thinks of the statue. You know what it is. 1 to 10, buddy. Tell me what you think. Tell them what they did. Did they do it right? Should they do it better?
The Punisher, actually, it might be my favorite out of them. I'd give it a 9.
9, sir.
I really like it. And I'm not a big Punisher fan. So,
you know, overall, I think we've had a ringing endorsement, a 9 on the Punisher side of things. When at first I thought maybe he would be your least favorite, turns out the artist believes that's his #1 in this particular series.
It's telling you something with the Ramita/Frank Miller kind of look of him. So
we got 2 9s and 2 8s. So Deadpool also received a 9 from Mr. Dexter Vines. Then we had 2 8s in both the X-Men Wolverine Weapon X and then the classic brown and yellow. And so those have been all 4 of the Diamond Select statues. Thank you to our friends at Diamond Select Toys. Thank you to Dexter Vines over there. It will be there. Thank you so much for giving us your time and your expertise.